because they are a powerful institution, central banks have to be accountable to the public and to the legislature. And when I was chairman, the Fed did a lot of things to become more transparent, and has always been willing to provide explanations of what it was doing and provide all the information that Congress asked for. So, I think the Fed is a very transparent central bank, a very transparent institution in Washington, and it's critical that it remains so because powerful institutions need to be accountable as well, and the Fed needs to be accountable to the Congress.
To come at the same question from a different direction, do you feel like the political criticism of the Fed, the proposals that are going in Congress even today, both from the right and the left, to further weaken the Fed's independence and monetary policy or its crisis-fighting authority, do you feel that the politics that the Fed operates in today has left the Fed weaker, dangerously weaker?
Well, again, I think that the Fed is very accountable, notwithstanding claims to the contrary. I don't think that the substantive proposals that have been made, for example, the bill to take away the Fed's lending authority, are a good idea. I think to the contrary, they're quite bad ideas. I think the politics is still very tricky. We're in a populist moment. We have extremes of both left and right. And not just concerned about the central banks, but in all aspects of our lives. I do think, for the moment anyway, that the political situation is a little better for the Fed than it was 4 years ago. I mean, as you mentioned earlier, 4 years ago, the presidential candidate called me a traitor. Today, I don't think there's been much similar type of stuff, but still a lot of...
You probably find it.
Probably find it,
yeah.
At least not in the presidential side. But there's still a lot of, obviously, still a lot of hostility in some quarters, and the Fed needs to be aware of that. Let me just put it this way: the Fed can't ignore it. The Fed has to try to address legitimate concerns, try to be as accountable and transparent as possible, and try to make the argument against the bad proposals.
Why are a group of private Wall Street insiders making our government's money?